Baha'u'llah is a light that hatred cannot stand.
يا اما يتقتل زي ما ربنا قال، يا اما يتصلب، يا اما تتقطع ايديه ورجليه من خلاف، يا اما يتنفى من الارض.
That light has continued to burn despite the persecution which began in Baha'u'llah's time. The persecution has intensified in our own time under the Islamic revolutionary regime.
وهذا يكون حده في الشرع القتل، ومن ارتد عن دينه فاقتلوه.
مش حاسه ان انا في مجتمع طبيعي. يعني احنا مين؟ احنا شكلنا احنا مش بني ادمين ولا ايه؟
انا بهائيه الديانه.
انا بهائي، رابع جيل في اسرتي بهائي.
بيسمح لهم بالوجود على قيد الحياة، لكن تقريبا هم غير موجودين في نظر الدولة.
It's amazing to me that there can be so much hate and enmity aimed at a group of people whose creed and fundamental belief, whose every endeavor and longing is the unity of mankind. What have they done to deserve this? The Baha'is of Iran, like their sisters and brothers around the globe, promote unity, brotherhood, peace, universal education, equality of women and men. They are a population of loving and law-abiding citizens, never the aggressor, but always the recipient of unimaginable oppression. Here we see yet another act of brutal hostility directed towards these steadfast souls, an act so inconceivable in my mind, but one which has taken place for the past 150 years to the Baha'is in Iran. They come with their machines of destruction and tear away at this sacred site. They dig up the gravestones of the dead, many of whom suffered under that same yoke of oppression and intolerance when they lived. Gravestones irreverently pushed to the side, the earth bare and bleeding, questioning the madness that seeks to constantly destroy an entire culture, a people whose contribution to the edification of that very country will assuredly go down in the annals of history. And this is but one of their basic human rights, which is being violated. Other rights include the denial of access to higher education, the refusal of bank loans and business permits, increasing inability to receive life insurance and medical insurance, the removal of voting rights, the right to practice their beliefs without fear of imprisonment, torture, or even death. And what's their crime? Belief in a new messenger of God, one who brings a message of love and fellowship, harmony and progress, one which sees the world as one country and mankind its citizens. It is their devotion to the healing power of this message and their steadfast commitment to its objectives that allows these precious souls to rise above the incessant onslaught of oppression and persecution. As stated by the Universal House of Justice, the supreme administrative body of the Baha'i Faith, in a letter to those dear souls, quote, "Under the most arduous conditions of vibrant community life continues, with the far greater intensity that testing alone can produce," end quote. Their growth, persistence, detachment, continued obedience to the government that oppresses them, their faith and trust in the future of that country and its great acceptance of their cause is mind-boggling and truly inspiring.
Despite continuing persecutions over the years, the faith has continued to evolve, breaking its bounds in fulfillment of the prophetic words of Baha'u'llah. Should they attempt to conceal its light on the continent, it will assuredly rear its head in the midmost heart of the ocean, and raising its voice proclaim, "I am the life-giver of the world."